The elder said, you go to the government, go to the Berger Inquiry, go to Canada and tell them. Tell them what you're saying, and we will support you. Courage, backed by the elders, hope for the elders, hope for ourselves, that with the elders, with the youth together, we could do anything. 35 years later, where are we in the Northwest Territories? Still fighting every day, still trying to make life better. But we have mostly settled much of our claims. We are the owners of the largest tracts of land in North America. We are part of governments. We run our communities. We've renamed many of our communities. We developed a protected area strategy. We have land use plans that we are co-managing with governments. We have land and water boards, environmental impact review panels. We have done all these things. And I think it is because at the very beginning, as with Poplar River, you do it with the blessing and the guidance of elders, and the exuberance and the courage and the hope of youth. And once you have that, you literally have everything else in front of you. It means going to the churches. It means going to the governments. It means knocking on people's doors and saying, these are the things that we want to do and we want your support. Partnership. Partnership with church groups. I think we even dallied with the Communist Party of Canada at one point, right here in Winnipeg, when we were kind of naive and we were not sure what we were doing. But the point of it is, we realized right from the beginning, it's not just the Dene, it's not just the treaty Dene. We have to partner up with the Inuit. We have to partner up with the Métis. We have to get our women mobilized with us. And we asked the women and they said, sober up first. Sober up, because you can't do a damn bit of work unless you're sober. And would you believe that's what the women did for us? They challenged us as leaders and as chiefs and as workers and said, we are not going to discuss any business. This assembly is not going to discuss any work until we hear commitments that every last one of you is going to quit drinking. And we did that. From about 80% of our leaders were drinking to a point where less than 5 years later there was less than, I don't think there was any chiefs drinking 5 years later. I mean, there was a miraculous movement afoot. And you look at today, what are we doing? You know, this Boreal Leadership Council, the Canadian Boreal Initiative. A movement can begin. There is already people who believe the earth should be saved. The air, the water, the land, the birds. Last week, I woke up in my house in Yellowknife, and the window was open as it usually is this time of year. And my grandson woke me up, 3 years old. And we could hear the birds outside. And he said, Ese, do you love me? That was his question. He knew the answer, but he just wanted to ask. In our language, the Creator, His name is the one who made the earth. As I've said before, people say the Bible is sacred, and the Quran is sacred. And I believe that. But I also say, if those things are sacred, then isn't the water sacred? Isn't the land sacred? Those are the things He made for us. We love our grandchildren. Do we love the earth? And if so, then maybe we should say it. You know, as Sophia was suggesting, maybe we all need to get up and say, yes, we love this earth. Yes, we love the sky. Yes, we love our mother, we love our grandfather. Because maybe that's what it's going to take to get that spiritual connection back. Some of us have started to lose it as First Nations. Residential schools, alcoholism, just the incredible colonization that we went through. We've been disconnected from our families, from our land, from our cultures and our languages, our legends. But it's coming back. And it's coming back, and I think we, as First Nations, have to do our part in taking the lead to do something, so that our grandchildren can wake up 50 years from now with their grandchildren and be able to answer the question, do you love me? Thank you very much. Merci.